The good guy you've always wanted was probably always there. You just didn't want him yet. So many women, where are all the good men? Like they didn't know one or have one. The guy who listened, the guy that remembered things, the one that didn't play games. But he's just too nice, so you put him in the friend zone. If he still likes you, go get him. While you still can.
We're tired of constantly being told by women, "You were too nice and respectful in the relationship, so I had to cheat on you. I'll stay single and save myself from being humiliated for being too nice."
I liked this guy. I was really feeling him, and we became friends. We started becoming like really, really close friends, like best friends, right? And I was like, okay.
Like best friends?
Yes.
Wait, what were you guys doing?
Like we were hanging out all the time, but like a friend group more, like me, him, and this other guy, and then one of my other friends. So like a little friend group, because I was like, hey, I'm like getting in. But listen, but also, this is when I'm like 17, so.
Oh, like
also,
3 years ago.
Yeah, 17
Continue,
years old,
go
maybe
ahead.
16. Anyway, so I think he's feeling me. He was giving off that vibe of like, okay, I think we both are like flirty friends. I think we are on the same vibe. So then I told him, I went ahead and told him, I'm like, hey, blah, 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 I really like you, I'm gonna be honest. And he did not feel the same way. And that
What
was
did he
so
say?
embarrassing. It was so awkward. We were at an amusement park and he was like,
An
oh,
amusement park? Why
yes.
was this the time?
I don't know. I felt called. Like he gave me some type of signal that I was like,
Wow.
okay, you know what? This is my time to tell him. Nope, it wasn't. It was so embarrassing. And now he literally just got married. I just saw on Instagram yesterday. But I'm so happy because we're still friends. But the thing is I'm like,
good.
well, you know what? Of like he's still my friend to this day. And two, of obviously I wasn't his girl because I was not ready to get married right now. So seeing him married,
Fair.
I'm like, we're not even going after the same thing. So
Right.
it wasn't meant to be. I'm happy. We're just friends.
He spotted the red flags early and walked away smartly. She confused courtesy for attraction, confessed, got turned down, then sugarcoated it as not aligned. Reality check. He just wasn't into her. Now he's thriving, married, living his best life, while she's still stuck replaying the sting of rejection.
Like when I got friend zoned, like I was like, because at first he like came on to me as, you know, like wanting to date, and then got to know me and was kind of like, I can't date you, but you're so cool. You're so cool, but like, I can't date you. And I was like, well,
But you
fuck.
caught feels.
Exactly. Already there.
Ah, damn. Damn, he got you. Yeah.
And then we hung out and I was like, we could be best friends.
You said, you put yourself in
I
the friend zone.
legit, I was like a dude. I
Crazy.
was no better than a man.
Yeah, no. That
better
sounds
than
like
that.
something.
One thing about women, they can't stand being tossed into the friend zone. When a man they want only sees them as a buddy, it shakes their ego. They're not used to rejection, and suddenly the dynamic flips. Ironically, that same rejection often sparks stronger attraction, turning the friend zone into unexpected leverage.
I have this male friend that's been pursuing me for quite some time now, but that recently changed due to the fact that I invited him out with a friend of mine, a girlfriend, and they ended up having sex. Now, he's still trying to pursue me, but I just can't get over the fact that, you know, that happened. So how do I break it to him without losing the friendship?
Didn't you say y'all were friends before?
Yes.
And he was acting like your friend, but he was pursuing you?
Yes.
And you kept telling him no?
Yes.
So what you need to break to him now. Here's what you got to do. Here's the only way to fix this. You have to put it out your mind that happened with him and the girl. Y'all wasn't in a relationship. He been asking you for 7 years. Now, I think that's a long time to keep asking somebody for something, and they keep saying no, and then you go and do something else. So really can't get mad at the man.
Right.
He did what most men in here would have done. So I would say, if I were you, I'd give him a shot, but you got to block that out. You cannot bring it up.
She doesn't want him out of love. It's pride. The idea of her friend having what she once toyed with stings. He was always her ego boost, safety net, and backup, never her priority. Now it's not affection pulling her back. It's jealousy fueling her bitterness and control.
Why do women friend zone guys who would make them wives for guys who made them single moms?
I feel like sometimes it's really like the guys that'll make you a wife. Women, they don't want to like change who they are. So they say they want to be a wife, but they're not ready to really play the wife role or whatever. So I feel like that's really what it was.
I feel like some women know what they want with the wrong men, if that makes sense. Because a lot of y'all want babies, cars, houses, with the guy that just doesn't want that. Like if he says no, it's no.
The moment she said, "I feel like," you knew it was hollow filler. She admitted the obvious, chasing men who never wanted commitment, then crying victim afterward. Nothing profound, just reckless choices dressed up as growth. Stop blaming men for a cycle you created. You chose guys who never had husband potential, and the outcome was inevitable.
Why does a guy go in the friend zone, and can he get out?
For me personally, it's really hard to get out of the friend zone. I'm not a very friends to lovers kind of girl, so I feel like if you take too long to take that first step, I think I'm going to friend zone you.
So it's almost like he's being too timid.
Yeah.
And there might be a moment where something could happen, but once you feel that timidity, it's like a turn off forever.
Yeah, I don't think it's timidity. There's just, I'm either attracted to someone or I'm not, and I can tell on the first date usually.
Wow. So it could just be there's nothing he can do. You either have that chemistry, or he's out.
She keeps you boxed in the friend zone because she craves your attention, not commitment. Mixed signals sting, but the truth is clear. She's after perks and validation, not partnership. Stop mistaking her comfort for genuine interest.
How long you been friends?
Shit, what, like a year?
Like a year, a little over a year.
If not, I don't know.
Have you ever thought about him as your future man?
No.
Even vice versa, not even like that. She a little too crazy for me, so I don't know.
Jerry.
So there's no circumstance where you'd ever give him a chance or, let him hit?
Let him, girl, that's not a nice thing to say. Let him hit? That's disrespectful.
Why do you feel that way?
Because we good friends.
Yeah, that's icky to say, yeah, we're friends. It's icky to say,
she's a homie. She's a homie.
Yeah.
She's a homie.
Saying let him hit is not very nice.
But be honest with me. What is it about him that makes you not attracted to him the way you would be attracted to another guy?
What the fuck kind of question is that?
That's a valid question. That is a valid question. But no, that's for another time. Appreciate the questions, my guy. We got to get out of here. We got to get out of here.
Really
Appreciate it. Shut up.
She shoved him into the friend zone with such disgust it was like denying his manhood altogether. That's why men are walking away, tired of being used for loyalty, comfort, and emotional labor, only to be discarded. Her reaction exposes the shallow, self-serving type she really is.
Okay, so me and my friend, a platonic homeboy, we went somewhere last night and we had to get out the car 3 times. Okay, and he didn't open my door not a single time. So I let it go by a couple times, and then I said, now that's your 3rd time not opening my door. And he was like, well, I feel like that's romantic. And I said, wait, this is a common courtesy, okay? I know we just boys, okay? I know we just boys, but I am still, okay? Treat me like a lady. Disregard the mustache and the whiskers down here, okay? I am very much still a feminine woman. Open my door. Open my door. Am I tripping? Bro, open my door, bro.
You can't expect girlfriend treatment without actually being the girlfriend. Friendship and relationships aren't the same, and men know the difference. If you're only his buddy, don't get mad when he treats you like one of the guys. Nothing extra, nothing exclusive, just the role you chose.
This might be an unpopular opinion. Women can friend zone men and then pull them out of the friend zone, and then a relationship can blossom. But I do not recommend that men friend zone women and then try to pull her out of the friend zone. Y'all, men got a lot of double standards. I feel like this is a double standard for women. I do not think that it'll work, and this is why. Now, if she's thirsty, desperate, and obsessed with you, then of course you could be her friend for 10 years and then pull her out of the friend zone, and she's been waiting at the edge of friend zone lane, geeking and thirsty, couldn't wait, okay? But a respectable, rare, successful, just a woman that you feel like is not just everyday woman walking down the street, you is not gonna be able to put her in the friend zone and pull her out. It's not gonna work. Now, maybe in some rare cases, of course, there's always an exception to the rule. But let me tell you, women, the way that our brains work, if you may have had a window where she was like, oh, if he tries to hit on me or if he tries to get my number, I'll say yeah. You had a window of opportunity. I don't know how long that could be. For some women, it could be a week. For some women, it could be a month. For some women, it could be 3 months. But the window is a window, babe. So you need to get in that window. And once women get the ick, it is you can't un-ick a man, okay? So, like, if y'all dating and you get the ick, that's a different story because you're dating, you're courting, you're leading towards something. In a friendship, you get the ick. We already know how you operate in friendships. I mean, in relationships. We already know how you really are as a person because once men feel like you just friends, they open up in different ways. We already got the ick. We already got the ick. And I know it's this new thing where men are trying to, like, be friends with women first. I personally have that's never happened to me, that a man wanted to be my friend and then wanted to date me. Now, when things happen organically, that's a different story. But that's never happened to me personally. But I know men are doing that now, and I really feel like it's just a fear of rejection. That's truly what I think. But I'm not a man, so I don't know. But you can friend zone somebody you think you like or be interested in if you want to. I do not recommend. 0 out of 10, I do not recommend.
She's never gonna genuinely love the guy she tossed in the friend zone. To her, he's forever the backup plan, the safety net. No one climbs out of that box. It's permanent exile.
The girl that has you in her friend zone does not ever plan on pulling you from the friend zone, because some people just want the benefits of having your attention without having to give any energy back. If you're okay with that, then fine, that's your choice. But don't stay in her friend zone because you expect some amount of energy back. You're probably never going to receive it.
Stop pouring your time into an emotional black hole. No matter how much you give, it'll never be enough. All it does is drain you dry while giving nothing back. Protect your energy. Walk away.
Do you think men and women can just be friends?
Are one of them gay?
No, straight guys only.
No.
I really don't think so. This whole
tension?
Yeah,
Chemistry?
it's too strong. I think it's possible. But
I also say this, I think girls can, but like guys, they can't. Like girls, we can do it.
Oh, we can have a guy
We're
friend.
chill.
We're
like,
friends.
we can do it.
But you know what I mean?
But guys,
That's why the friend zone term was coined, right? Because girls are able to friend zone guys, but
yes.
usually the guys end up catching feelings for the girls.
And if the guy doesn't have feelings, then the girl most definitely does.
And if he also says we're just friends,
oh, he's lying.
He's lying.
He's lying. He's so lying.
He's lying.
Do you have any guy friends right now, or?
No.
I have guy friends, but I'm single, so I'm allowed. You know what I mean? Like, she has a boyfriend, that's why she said no.
But like, no, it's not even just like our childhood friends.
Yeah,
but, like, does
yeah.
that even count?
Right.
No.
Do you hang out with them one-on-one?
No.
Oh, no, you can't do that if you're
You can have like a group guy friend. That's
Yeah.
different.
That's friendly.
The group guy friend is completely different
Yeah.
than like the
Yeah.
one-on. Why are you Snapchatting your best friend that's a girl?
Right.
What do you mean?
You don't need to do
That's
that.
not a thing.
Right.
That's not real.
I agree.
He's lying, and that's it. That's it.
Correct. Absolutely 100% factual.
Classic case of confirmation bias. Sure, exceptions exist, but the norm is obvious. Women milk attention, validation, and support, then drop the just friends bomb once feelings show. They take boyfriend perks without commitment, and society applauds it as healthy friendship. In reality, it's manipulation disguised as innocence.
Are you single?
Yes.
Who's that dude that you were with?
That's my best friend, Seth.
Your best friend Seth. Acquaintance.
He's lying, I promise.
So he's in the friend zone, you'd say.
Yes.
What's your name?
Natalie.
Natalie, is that your man?
No. That's my friend.
Damn.
No, he is. Dead ass. Like,
Oh, you're gay?
No.
I thought you said you're open. You said you was open. I thought.
No. I said I'm the homie.
Homie. Okay. Are you telling me you want to hit?
Bruh, I'm good. We cool.
No homo. You a good looking dude.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You want to let my man hit?
Nah, we're really, really close friends, though. It's not like that for real. If they say guys and girls can't be friends, like, it's a lie, because guys and girls can be friends.
So we can stop lying. So you're telling me you ain't never thought about being in the guts, like just between you and me?
You funny as hell. No, we're cool, bro.
Worth a shot. She didn't hesitate. Dropped that no faster than a game show buzzer. The poor guy barely got his words out before she rocketed him straight into the ultimate friend zone. Brutal, fast, and final. Like rejection on speed dial.
So you're a good guy that's been friend zoned. I need you to listen to this. The girl that chose not to have a romantic relationship with you has no say in your worth. See, because she doesn't know you deeply. And I know that you think that she's beautiful and you want her to like you like that. And your intentions are pure, so you think that she should give you a chance. But it's her choice to not see you like that. She's not ready for that. And she may never be ready for that. So do you want to, and why would you want to wait for somebody that does not see how amazing you are?
That's not wisdom. It's rejection in disguise. She never wanted you. Simple as that. Don't fall for the not ready excuse. If you mattered, she wouldn't shove you in the friend zone. Sticking around hoping she'll change isn't loyalty. It's self-inflicted stupidity that traps you in misery while she keeps moving on without hesitation.
This is a question for the men. If you're not a man, keep scrolling. Okay, so men, why are we hating women? Why are we hating women? I feel like women are hating men and men are now hating women. They don't want to get married. They don't want to live with them. They, they just want to be single forever. Like, what's going on here? Are all you men into men now? Like, what's going on? I'm so confused. I feel like we're creating a divide here, folks. Can we come back together? I love men. And I want men to start loving women again. Like, I don't know. What do we need to do? Let me know and I can try to get the congregation together and we could try to move forward so we can all start loving each other again. I don't know. What am I missing? Can you please fill me in? I'm very, 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 very confused. Okay, thanks.
It's not about hating women. We love women. But they've told us to stay away, demanded impossible standards. 6 feet tall, 6 inches, 6-pack, 6 figures. Men aren't accepted for who they are, only for what they can provide. So now, instead of chasing rejection, men are choosing peace, freedom, and self-respect over constant judgment.
I am absolutely convinced that men don't actually want relationships. Like, men want their lives as is. They want to go about their day exactly as it is, do whatever they would normally do, and just want somebody there when it's convenient for them or, for the things they want to do. Like, convince me I'm wrong.
Here's a strong, independent woman for you all. Men spent most of our lives trying to convince you, only to be told nothing we do is ever enough, never again.
I don't think men like women anymore. I don't think that men desire us women anymore, us real women. I don't think that they value us like they used to. Men aren't really putting out effort. They're not putting out any type of effort like they used to. Taking a girl on a date becomes an issue. Spending money on a woman is an issue. You should have your own money as a woman. Going out to do something fun is an issue. Why don't you just come over to the house and we could do something in the house? I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm from New York, but I see women all over the globe complain about what's happening with men nowadays. Is it women that's not making themselves desirable anymore? Because there are beautiful women out here, beautiful women, ambitious women, caring women, nurturing women who are outside looking for love, and men that just can't keep up with that. Like, they're not communicating with them. They're not willing to hang out and do fun things. What happens to the fun in life? What happened to life being exciting and fun and, going out and discovering the world? What are y'all doing? What are y'all men doing other than that?
Men are done. They've checked out of effort, romance, and adventure, leaving women to carry the weight of dating and excitement themselves. Taking a woman on a date, spending money, planning fun, all too much for modern men. Women are out there thriving, ambitious, and still creating experiences, while men sit back, invisible and disengaged. The era of men showing up? Dead, all thanks to modern women.
What happened happened to men pursuing girls? When was the pivotal moment that a man chose to not go after a girl anymore or put in any effort? It seems like guys can just put the bare minimum and not even really put in effort anymore. They don't really care to. Or they're like, why don't girls just go and make the first move and make the effort? When did it become a thing? Now it's like role reversal where they expect girls to be making the first moves, yearning for a guy and chasing him. That is, I feel like, the downfall of why it's so hard to meet someone, because men don't put in effort.
There's plenty of pivotal moments. How about when a woman called a man weak for opening her car door? Or the time that men pursued women on dating apps and him saying, hey, how are you, wasn't good enough? How about the pivotal moment when a man is looking out into the open and happens to glance in a woman's direction and somehow he's undressing her with his eyes? Or how about the moment when women considered everything the bare minimum and nothing is ever good enough? Or what about the pivotal moment where men have to fix everything in a relationship to make it work and women have to simply exist? Or how about the time there was a study done that said 80% of women find men unattractive, so why would they try anymore? Or the pivotal moment where men can be accused of SA or grape at any given moment by accident just because a woman is pissed off because she was rejected? Or what about the pivotal moment that women have constantly told men that they're so undesirable that they would rather pick a bear over a human being, as if men don't have feelings? Or how about the pivotal moment that every single man that ever chased a woman was considered a simp and women simply didn't respect them or want to be with them because they're chasing and they're trying too hard? What about the pivotal moment when the nice guy gets left because he's not toxic enough? Or what about the pivotal moment where men can't even simply be respectful without it being considered creepy or too friendly? Or what about the time that women decided that not even Cheesecake Factory was good enough for a first date? That they didn't want to get to know men for who they are. They wanted to know how much money they made and their status. And I don't know about you, but that doesn't sound worth chasing. Okay, bye.
Ask the bear. It's just not worth the risk. Chase a woman, show respect, or simply exist, and somehow it's never enough. You get called a simp, creepy, or weak. Women constantly raise the bar, demand status, and devalue effort, and men are done playing a game that punishes them for even trying. The era of men pursuing women with genuine effort? Over.
I am convinced that these men just don't like women. They just don't like us. Not saying that they like men, but they just don't like us. Every time we point out like where a man is lacking, right? So it's like, oh, we want men to be more romantic and give us flowers. Their comeback will be like, why am I getting a girl flowers? They're going to die anyway. Okay, you don't like us. I saw a meme yesterday, and it was a man like, when you're having a bad day, and she sends you a selfie, and your day gets worse. Huh? Y'all really hate us. We say like, oh, I love a man that opens the door for me. Why would I open a woman's door? She got two hands. She could open her own door. You hate us. Oh, we love like the girlfriend proposals, and we love the decorated hotel room. Why would I be decorating? Yo, just say you don't like us. Just say you don't like us. That's it. And we'll just move on. We'll just move on. Y'all can stop pretending that y'all actually like us. We get it. Y'all don't like us. It's cool. We're going to find somebody that does like us. And then we find the people that like us. Y'all be mad. This is no winning. It's no winning.
This is a savage reality check. So many men have just mentally checked out of caring about women, not because they like men, but because they're checked out entirely. Romance, effort, gestures, all dismissed, mocked, or treated as unnecessary. Women can show up, be amazing, and it still won't matter because the effort isn't reciprocated. The truth? Some men simply don't value women anymore because they were never valued the same way, and that's why the dating game feels hopeless.
Why American men don't want to date American women anymore. A little disclaimer, I do live in the US for the past 7 years. 1. Some American men feel that American women are very entitled. They feel that many American women expect a partner who fit a specific ideal. He has to be smart, attractive, successful, fit. They believe that many American women have unrealistic expectations. They expect their partners to do everything, and they expect their partners to put their needs above their own. Two, because of the rise of radical feminism, there is a loss of femininity among American women, and they even started to adopt some masculine traits. Three, opportunistic behavior. A big percentage of divorces are initiated by women, and usually is because they prioritize their career and personal growth over their family life. And a lot of men also express some frustration because they feel that there is a lack of commitment and loyalty among American women. And that is why a lot of American men are now dating non-American women, because they believe that non-American women tend to prioritize mutual respect, shared values, and commitment.
The juice is not worth the squeeze. It's not just American men. A man from the UK would also run the other way ASAP if it's an American woman.
Why men don't stay friends with you after you've rejected them. Some women get offended when she's done friend zoning a guy and he wants nothing to do with her. She feels used. But here's the thing. It can be painful to be around someone you like that, knowing that they're probably pursuing somebody else. It can hurt his confidence. And he has a right to choose the relationships that he wants to be in, especially when he's not getting what he wants out of them.
Remember, brothers, if you're not the first choice, you're not a choice.
Is it actually true, right, that a girl can have 3 different guys hitting her up, showing so much interest that all want her? But then there's that 4th guy who wants absolutely nothing to do with her. But that's the guy that she wants. If so, which I think that's the case very often, please tell me why. I don't understand.
This perfectly illustrates why so many men have checked out. Women chasing the unavailable man teaches that effort, respect, and genuine interest don't matter. When being nice, consistent, and attentive gets ignored while aloofness gets rewarded, men quickly realize the game is rigged. That disconnect between desire and reward is why so many have stopped trying altogether.
Look at this article I found today. The dangerous rise of men who won't date woke women. Pathetic. I know you probably can't tell, but I'm quite woke and very alert to social injustice. Woke discrimination in dating should not be tolerated. Also, who wouldn't want this? I mean, look at these bangs. They're perfect. Come to think of it, I've been single for the past 10 years, ever since I started free bleeding in women's marches. But what kind of man doesn't love that level of confidence? I don't even have that many dating requirements. I mean, he has to be a vegan, obviously, and he must have his pronouns in his bio. He must provide proof of vaccination and all his boosters, and he must wear an N95 mask or equivalent during sex, but forget about condoms because that's what abortion healthcare is for. He needs to be okay with the fact that I don't shave any body hair, but he has to be perfectly manscaped with the body of Chris Hemsworth. He also must be okay with the fact that I wear natural deodorant. It doesn't really work, but at least I don't have aluminum seeping into my skin. And last but not least, he must not like video games or sports. So I don't really know what the problem is. I'm a total catch. Did you ever think that maybe it's your attitude? Or maybe it's your irrational list of standards? What do you mean, attitude? Also, I don't have to lower my standards for any man or anyone.
This is a perfect representation, and we can spot them a mile away. And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Support this channel through membership. You can also support through PayPal, link in the description. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.